In the early hours of a warm Tehran morning, something felt wrong. The city, usually loud, restless, overflowing with life, was strangely quiet. People twisted their faucets, expecting the familiar rush of water, but instead heard only a hollow gasp of air. At first, most thought it was a technical issue, a temporary glitch. Maybe the pressure was low. But as minutes turned into hours and entire neighborhoods realized that no one, absolutely no one, had running water, panic began to spread. Tehran, a megacity of more than 10 million people, had suddenly, silently crossed into crisis. For years, experts warned about this moment. Satellite images showed shrinking reservoirs, rivers turning into dusty scars, snowpack thinning in the mountains. But warnings are easy to ignore until the day they arrive at your front door. And now they had. People rushed to supermarkets, grabbing the last remaining bottles of water. Store shelves were emptied in minutes. Traffic jammed as desperate residents drove across the city searching for supplies. Meanwhile, city officials broke their silence. We are implementing emergency overnight shutoffs due to historically low reservoir levels. It was the announcement everyone feared, and it confirmed what many already knew. Tehran was running out of water, and this was only the beginning. By midday, experts appeared on Iranian television, trying to explain the magnitude of what had happened. The truth was far more alarming than anyone expected. Tehran's main reservoirs, once vast lakes supplying millions, were now at less than 5% capacity. Amir Kabir Dam, Lar Dam, Latian, all dangerously low. Photos leaked online showed cracked earth where deep water once existed. Climate change played its part, with years of drought and record low rainfall. But it wasn't the only culprit. Decades of over-extraction, expanding agriculture, mismanagement, leaking pipes, and population growth had drained the system faster than nature could replenish it. And now the price had come due. Authorities scrambled to build water distribution stations. Firefighters delivered emergency tanks. Long lines formed across the city, thousands waiting under the hot sun, holding plastic jugs, metal containers, anything that could carry a few liters. Fights broke out. Police intervened. The fear was real and growing. This was no longer an inconvenience. This was survival. When night fell, authorities carried out the planned shutoff. Entire districts went dark, not from electricity loss, but from the eerie stillness of waterless homes. No showers, no cooking, no cleaning. Toilets unable to flush. Hospitals scrambling to sterilize equipment. Families filled bathtubs, pots, buckets, anything that could store water. But even those sources were limited. The city's most vulnerable felt the crisis first. The elderly, children, patients requiring hydration or sanitation. Meanwhile, social media erupted. Videos of empty taps, reservoirs turned into deserts, crowds shouting in frustration, Satellite images showing the terrifying scale of the drought. It became clear to everyone Tehran was not experiencing a shortage. It was facing the possibility of a day zero, the moment when the water system fails completely. Some experts warned it could come within weeks. Others said it has already arrived. As sunrise broke over Tehran the next morning, the crisis was far from over. Water trucks continued to arrive. Officials issued new warnings. The president called for emergency conservation measures. International organizations monitored the situation with growing concern. But inside the city, something else happened. Neighbors shared water with neighbors. Strangers helped the elderly carry containers. Communities came together in ways they never had before. Because when survival is at stake, people remember what truly matters. Still, the question remained, how did a city of 10 million reach this point? And could it happen elsewhere? Experts warn that Tehran is not alone. Cities across the world, from Cape Town to Sao Paulo to Los Angeles, face the same growing threat. Rapid population growth, shrinking water supplies, and climate patterns pushing systems to the brink. Tehran's crisis is not just Iran's story, it is a warning to the world. A warning that water, the simplest, most essential resource, is no longer guaranteed. And unless governments, cities, and people act, the day the taps run dry may come to us all. If you want more real stories that the world must not forget, subscribe to Echoes of History. Your support keeps these truths alive.